close your eyes and imagine you're standing on a silent train platform in the middle of the night. You feel a breeze, then a low rumble, and suddenly a massive express train screams past you into the dark. Now, realize the terrifying reality. You are on that train. Our entire galaxy, every star, every planet, and every person you've ever loved is currently falling through the void at 2.1 million kilometers per hour. You don't feel it because everything around us is moving at the same speed, but we are screaming toward a destination we didn't choose. We aren't just drifting, we are being hunted. Something massive, invisible, and silent is reeling us in like a fish on a line. We call it the Great Attractor, and for the last 50 years, it has been the most terrifying no-fly zone in the universe. The mystery, the cosmic detectives. In the 1970s, astronomers noticed something that shouldn't be happening. According to the Big Bang, every galaxy should be moving away from every other galaxy in a uniform expansion. But when they measured the Milky Way, they found we were off course. We were drifting sideways. It was like watching a fleet of ships in the ocean suddenly all turn toward the same whirlpool. The scientists realized that for us to move this fast, there had to be something out there with the mass of tens of thousands of galaxies. They pointed their most powerful telescopes toward the pole, expecting to see a glowing city of stars. Instead, they saw nothing. The blindfold, the zone of avoidance. Here's the part that should keep you up at night. We are flying blind. If you look up at the stars tonight, you're only seeing the clear parts of the sky. But our own galaxy, the Milky Way, is a flat disk filled with thick soot-colored gas and billions of bright stars. To see the Great Attractor, we have to look directly through the thickest part of our own home. This is the Zone of Avoidance. It's the universe's ultimate keep-out sign. It's an impenetrable curtain of cosmic dust that blocks 20% of the observable sky. Right behind that curtain lies the source of the pull. We know it's there because we can feel the gravity pulling on our hair, but for decades we couldn't see the face of the ghost that owns our destiny. The revelation, piercing the dark. It wasn't until we developed X-ray and radio astronomy that we could finally see through the dust. Imagine a detective using thermal goggles to see through a brick wall. When we finally pierced the zone of avoidance, we didn't find a single monster. We found a graveyard of galaxies. We discovered the Norma Cluster, a swarm of thousands of galaxies crushed together by raw gravity, so intense it warps the fabric of reality itself. But as the data came in, the mystery got even darker. The Norma Cluster is huge, yes, but it's not heavy enough. It's like seeing a pebble pull a mountain. There had to be something even bigger, even deeper in the shadows that was using the Norma Cluster as a mere puppet. The scale, our cosmic continent. In 2014, a team of astronomers led by Brent Tully finally mapped the watershed of the universe. They looked at the movement of 8,000 galaxies and realized we aren't just a lonely spiral in the dark. We belong to a cosmic continent called Laniakea, Hawaiian for immeasurable heaven. Imagine a giant valley, hundreds of millions of light years wide. Every stream of light in this valley flows toward the same drain. The Great Attractor is that drain. But Laniakea isn't even the end of the story. Beyond our continent lies the Shapley Supercluster. If our Milky Way is a single grain of sand, Shapley is a tidal wave the size of a skyscraper. It is the most massive structure in the known universe, and it is the true hand pulling the strings. The comment bait, the alien perspective. Think about the billions of civilizations that must exist within Laniakea. Millions of alien worlds, all being dragged toward the same dark point in the sky, just like us. Do they see the same wall of dust we see? Or are they on the other side, watching us fall toward them like a cosmic predator? Tell me in the comments, if you were an alien leader and realized your entire world was falling toward an invisible ghost, would you tell your people or let them live in peaceful ignorance? The existential twist, the great escape. So, what happens when we arrive? What happens when the ghost finally catches us? Do we all collide in a firestorm of black holes and dying stars? Surprisingly, no. There is a force stronger than gravity, and it is our only hope: dark energy. While the Great Attractor and the Shapley Supercluster are trying to reel us into a single point of infinite destruction, the Big Crunch, the universe itself is expanding even faster. The fabric we are traveling on is stretching. We are in a race between a predator that wants to eat us and a vacuum that wants to tear us apart. We are falling toward a destination we will never reach, traveling on a road that is growing longer every second. We are the lonely passengers of a train that has no station, being pulled by a ghost we will never meet through a universe that refuses to stay still.